everyone, and welcome to blog 65 of Tackle the Feelings Before the Behavior. Instead of a blog as such today, what I want to do in light of the pandemic and in light of so many kids being at home with parents at the moment, online schools, and parents sort of really stressed out and adjusting to all this uncertainty and pressure and contained spaces with little ones, or even big ones, or studying ones, or just going a bit crazy at the moment. I want to help by sending one of my activities that I give to families that I work with, that I am more than willing to email through to you if you would like to. Otherwise, you can make it yourself. Honestly, that's how I started. I just got some things off Google and made it myself. But it's all nicely done for you if you would like it from me. If you're watching off YouTube, just send me an email. I will send you my email address in the comments below. It's tacklethefeelings@gmail.com. You send me an email, I'll reply to you and send you this and my tip sheet, the 4 steps of emotional regulation tip sheet. And so then you have it, you just print it and you can use it straight away. Otherwise, like I said, you can make it yourself and make it your own. I really do encourage with any of my activities, it's a concept. As long as you understand what I'm trying to do, you can make it your own and make it suit your kids. Some kids can sit and do the whole book in one hit. Others need to do 1 page a day or 1 page a week or whatever, and it's a bit heavy and they don't like to sit down and do concentrated tasks. So you've got to judge. This book comes with detailed instructions. Sometimes it's just nice to have a little video to go alongside it. So basically, emotional regulation in a nutshell is teaching your children how to manage their emotions. We all need that. We all start out that way. We learn emotional regulation through the role models and the attachment figures and the people around us in our early life, in our formative years. That's when the magic happens. So if you're a parent of a child under 5, 4, 5, 6 is generally when this starts to take effect. Otherwise, you're just exposing them to emotions. When they're really little, you're just wanting to explain, I am feeling this, or I can see that you are that. And that's where the 4 steps of emotional regulation tip sheet is really helpful. Name the emotion, validate the emotion, guidance, and reassurance. And I'll spell all of those out. I also have a video on the 4 steps of emotional regulation on my YouTube channel, Tackle the Feelings Before the Behavior. And pretty much every single video centers around it that I put up. So if you need something extra, or things on separation anxiety, or co-sleeping, or my child is seeing ghosts, whatever it may be, there's likely a video for you, because I've been working in parenting and families for a number of years now, and I'm really passionate about what makes us humans tick in the formative years. And so knowing what I do about children, this activity is best done with a parent, with both parents, with the whole family even, because the elements about it are discussions and modeling. You wanting to use your own examples, you're wanting to use your facial expressions, you're wanting to use the connection with you so that they get engaged with the activity and their creativity as well. So this book, if you can see it, it's just got a nice colouring in section on the front, and my name is for your kid to make it their own. It's their book. And so you'll print it out, and it normally has a bunch of little pictures. So as you can see before I show you, that size little pictures, all at the back that can be cut out. Suggestion, if your kid is little and still learning how to cut, give them just a few and do the rest yourself, because you will be there for 3 hours. That was the first mistake I made. I spent the entire session waiting for the child to cut his pictures, and we didn't get to do the book. So you live and you learn. Let me save you time. Give them maybe 4 something to cut out, and then you've done the rest previously. Just a top tip. Otherwise, if you need an activity to keep them going for a long time, first day you do the cutting, maybe you draw it out over a bit, whatever it may be, the colouring in of the front and the cutting and the prep for the activity might be an activity on and of itself, depending on your time. Anyway, so if you're doing it off the internet instead of getting my book, if you can see, no, not that page. You need 6 pages with a blank face template on it. You can get them all over, you can draw them. You can honestly draw this on scrap paper, or print like I said. And Each page is going to be a core emotion. The 6 core emotions, which are in the instruction booklet, are anger, sadness, happiness, shame, disgust, and fear. So you've got your 6, like the primary colors, your 6 core emotions are at the core of every other emotion. For instance, jealousy stems off fear, and excitement stems off happiness, or even depending what type of excitement, and being revolted is disgusted, and being embarrassed and humiliated is shame, all those kinds of things. So this will get you going, the parent booklet. Don't stress too much about that. Then you're going to start off by getting your child to pick one of the core emotions to start with. Just to say that they've picked sadness to start with. Most of them pick happiness, by the way. But sadness to start with. So you can do it whatever way you want. I usually say get your crayons or your coloring in things and choose one color that represents sadness. So if you can see it, I chose one of the standard colors for sadness, and that's blue. But children choose whatever they would like to. Then you can maybe decide that they can draw in the sad face, or they can choose pictures, whichever. But choosing pictures sometimes easier so they can get an example of different things. And so get them, maybe put them all out, and they get to choose out of all the pictures which pictures represent sad, and talk about it. Why are they sad? If they've chosen something that clearly isn't sad, ask them what about this makes them sad. When we're laughing and looking really like we've just come from something fun, is that sadness? Because kids get confused with the labels, not necessarily the emotion, what we're labeling, because we haven't really taught them how to link it with that feeling state. So naming emotions really is very important, and validating them as well. We all get sad. So while they're busy doing things, drawing in their face, they can draw in the sad face. You show them, you do the expressions on your face. Are you sad? Are you happy? You know what it all is. And get them to draw it, and then you talk about it. You talk about what makes us sad, what makes you sad, what makes me sad, what makes, Granny sad, what makes your friends sad, what do we do when we are sad, what do we need, what do you like, tell them what you like. Really nut out the emotion, and you keep doing it depending how long each one takes. Do as many until, don't push a child. Hey, 20 minutes, half an hour, if they like it, longest 40 minutes, and then take a break or do it the next day. And so sometimes this can really bring up questions, especially anger and things, where they feel a lot of shame for their own behaviors. So I really say to parents, please don't use this as an opportunity to tell them how they make you angry, or how they make you feel frustrated, and and try to use it to, I feel sad when you do this and when you do that. Rather stick to general examples and personal examples outside of the child. You don't want to use this as a shaming activity. This needs to be a positive book with positive associations which they can keep turning to, which they can learn from, which they can enjoy, which they'll remember that quality time with you. If you come at it from like a multifaceted approach, the more visuals, the more talking, the more color, the more tactile, cutting, sticking, the more stimulation you can do in this activity will make it more memorable, because kids need repetition, especially young ones, in order for things to stick. So if you would like this, email me. My name's Paula Taylor from Tackle the Feelings Before the Behavior, and I will email this and the emotion tip sheet straight through to you. Even if you're watching this yonks down the line, you're welcome to email me at any stage, pandemic or no pandemic. You're welcome to share it with anyone you like. This is gold. This really, it really helps kids. I've been doing it for a number of years. It's one of my most successful activities. I'm quite proud of this one. So if you'd like it, it's yours. And I'm wishing you all safety and calm and peace. If you would like to, on Facebook, I'm running a COVID parenting support group. I also have a Facebook page. So once you get the book, you can go onto the Facebook page. The link is here. And you can also email me directly. I'll send you the link for the parenting support group, which is just a casual space. It's a closed group where you can chat, and I'm supported by a teacher as well on that, where I put some ideas and we just talk about things that are real. So it's up to you. Anyway, I wish you all a fantastic day. Take care. Bye.